What you talking about now, Cine? I don't know, but you're gonna get some nuggets out of it though. But first, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn that bell on. There's a new video series dropping every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the random jam session whenever I'm in my bag. You do not want to miss out. Also, be sure to check out my books, man. The link's in the description below, right along with my vegan class if you're trying to go plant-based and stay plant-based. I'm telling you, it works. Oh, and lastly, be sure to follow me on Instagram at _just_scene_. The nuggets I don't put over here, I put over there, so you can always get me when you need me. But you ain't really coming for all of that. Peace, love, knowledge, and freedom. I'm out. Now they're figuring out, they're figuring out what this dynamic is. I use an example for myself. When I was young, I was like, I had to be like 5 or 6 when this thought came to mind. I was like 5 or 6 when this thought came to mind. I was skating, and I was like, yo, what if I put some rocket boosters on this motherfucking skate? You feel what I'm saying? So I'm thinking in my mind, like I'm visioning rocket boosters from the perspective of just seeing them on TV or whatnot, right? I just know that flames shoot out these motherfuckers and shit goes off, right? So I'm like, maybe if I cut a hole in the back of the skate, I put some oil in it, some gasoline or something, and I light it out, that same thing will happen. Imagination was there. The imagination was there, but 100% logic wasn't there. All I knew was point A and I knew point B. Did I try it? No, I didn't, because I knew something was off. Something in me was like, it's more to it. It's more to it. And I'm glad I didn't try it, because I would have burnt the fuck out of myself. But that's where the mind was at. That's where my mentality was at with that. It was like, I know point A and I see point B. I was like, is it really that easy just putting oil in and lighting the match? No, because then when I started to see how fire burned, it never shot out. So I was like, there has to be something different to it. There has to be something different to it. There has to be some kind of force, which then led me to thinking about how if you put a lighter with hairspray and spray it, it shoots out. So I said, there's a force within that in the air. So I said, that's not coming out of the skate, so it's not going to propel me. So I was like, all right, let me stop. I'm not going to do it because I can hurt myself. But that's how our imagination works. You feel what I'm saying? But it takes our logic to see the shit around us. But a lot of our imaginations are dead. To where when we actually get that fucking idea, somebody says, hey, do it. Yo, you can do it. It's like, I'm not going to try it. It's going to take too much. It's going to do too much work. That's the fucking fun part. That's the part that makes you live. That's the part of life, yo. That's what the fuck life is about. Like, don't get intimidated by the task at hand. Like, never do that. You get quiet like a motherfucking child and go handle that shit, yo. And just go in the motherfucking corner and fuck shit up until you get it. You feel what I'm saying? Color on walls, and like when a child comes, they have a vision. You never know. Like when a child starts painting on a wall or whatnot, start writing on the wall, it's like, oh my gosh, they fucked up the wall. But you never know. They probably had a mosaic in their mind. They probably had a whole mural in their mind and they said, I want to enact this. I want to bring this shit to reality. But they didn't factor in the time it takes to formulate the motor skills and the fine-tunement of being able to draw certain things. So it just looks like lines on a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? But that's when you start to see that you need to start bridging the gap and putting other things in them to refine it. You dig what I'm saying? When we look at children play sports and shit, like, there's natural athletes who just see the field, see the court, see whatever it is. You feel what I'm saying? That's their imagination. They can be childlike in that. There's nothing Jordan was a prime example. LeBron, Kobe, like there's nothing they can't. It seems like there's nothing they can't do on the court. You feel what I'm saying? Serena, looks like there's nothing she can't do on the court. You feel what I'm saying? Look at Randy Moss. You know what I'm saying? Odell Beckham. Like when you see them play, it's just like, yo, there's nothing you can't do. You just haven't done everything yet. But it looks like there's nothing you can't do. Because that's their realm, and they're able to 100% have their childlike ability. You feel what I'm saying? To know that, okay, bam, I'm not gonna running a route. I'm not gonna catch this with both hands. Let me extend with one, and I'm gonna catch it. People think that's a phenomenal thing. No, it's childlike faculty kicked in, and there was no limitation saying, oh, I don't think I can do this. You feel me? When Jordan did the motherfucking switch his hand, switch the ball in midair and shit, like you feel me? There was never a perceived notion that I can't do this. It's just like, hey, do this. It's something. Some said do it, so do it. So we all have that innate ability. We all have that capacity, but it's never nurtured because within the realm of what it is, if it can't be physically done. A lot of our gifts are intangible, yo. And a lot of the shit that we are most creative at and our imagination kicks in the most in, most motherfuckers can't quantify. So they'll tell you that, oh, it can't be done. It can't be done by you, motherfucker. I can do this shit. I just haven't done it yet. I just have to get to that point. You know? I just haven't, I used to say all the time, I said, look, now I started saying this shit when I was like in 2015, when I went to Philly. You know, I used to say, yo, I'm retiring when I'm 28 years old. I ain't working for nobody else. Fuck that. Motherfuckers like, you can't retire. You ain't putting no time in. I said, y'all missed the whole point. This ain't about pension. I'm not talking about that shit. I said, I'm not about I said, y'all may not be able to perceive or conceive exactly what I think you should do that. You should. No. I started feeding into it. I almost fed into it little by little, but I kept true to myself because I seen what they could not see. But every day I got quiet, stayed to myself, and every day I worked towards putting something, hey, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. And things started to manifest themselves. And it was just like, yo, this is a stair step to this point. This is a stair step to this point. Books started coming out, classes started coming out, different things started. And I was like, oh, I can do this shit.